Have you ever been in a situation where you have a feeling about something, you have this intuition, this dare say it, psychic sense that something is gonna happen, and this thing is just completely unrelated to what's going on in your day or your life at that time? Well, recently I had one of those situations, and it freaked me out. It felt really cool. It made me feel really powerful and like, you know, psychic and smart. But also after it happened, I felt a bit disappointed, and I'm gonna talk about that bit at the end because that is where the important lesson of this video actually, happens. So let's just jump into the story. So the other week I was at the gym because I like to be healthy. I like to work out. I like to go for my walk. Anyway, after the gym, my plan was to go to Target because at Target, I was hoping that some Pokemon cards would be restocked that I really want, okay? And hear me out, okay? This is important because this specific product at Target is like 20 bucks, but it has a pack that's 20 bucks in it, plus a bunch of other packs. So it would have been a really good deal.
That is a great deal.
Anyway, that was the plan. But after I finished my exercise session at the gym, I had this feeling in my head. I was like, I should stop by my boba place because I'm gonna meet somebody. And I have a regular boba place that I go to, and sometimes I'll meet people there that I know, friends, acquaintances, and I'll just talk to them and hang out, and it's usually a great experience that lightens my day. But on this day, it was completely out of nowhere because I had no intention of having boba, okay? I'm trying to take care of my health, and consuming caffeine and sugar in that quantity is not a good idea. Anyways, so I'm like, fine, I'm gonna go with my intuition, my gut feeling, and just my general curiosity, and also maybe a gambling tendency, comes from the Pokemon, just to see if I'm right, just to see something cool will happen. Anyway, I drive to my boba place, and I get out of my car, I start walking to the place, and I look in front of me, and I see someone. I see a friend that I haven't seen in like more than 5 years. I haven't seen them since college, and they're just walking out of the boba place, and they're leaving, and I was like, oh my god, it's you. What the fuck? And they're like, hey, and then we start talking, and I'm like, I didn't know you were in town. I thought you lived in so-and-so. And they're like, yeah, I used to, but I moved back. This is my wife. And I'm like, what the heck? You're married? Anyways, it was really cool to actually like see someone who I haven't seen in such a long time and, catch up a little bit with them. And it's funny because they are like one of the last people I would expect at that boba place. Like normally when I go to the boba place, there's a subset of people that I see who like live in my area, but not this person. So then I went inside to the boba place, and I sat at my spot, and I was sitting down, and I was like, wow, that is freaky. That is so freaky that I was just like, I should go to the boba place because I'm gonna meet someone. And then it happened. And the other thing is, if I had just shown up like a minute or two later, I would have missed them. So it was like some internal bat signal, spidey sense that was like, you need to go to the boba place now because something is calling to you. Anyways, I haven't followed up with them. I feel like I should follow up with them, that there's some internal feeling that I should follow up with them about like some career stuff or some business stuff or something. But I haven't done that. Maybe I should do it.
Nah.
But yeah, the story doesn't end here because after this, I was like, wow, I'm a motherfucking G. I'm a psychic. I wouldn't go as far to be one of those hippie girls who's like, oh my god, I kind of just follow my intuition. Because people who say that, people who just say, I go with my intuition, those people, they just don't have plans, okay? Those people are just people who don't, make plans in life. They kind of just do whatever, willy-wally. Like, there's a difference between following your intuition and just being willy-nilly and needing a catch-all phrase like
intuition
to explain why you're doing random things. It's just my intuition. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh on these people.
Nah.
But let's get to the rest of the story. So yeah, after this, I was feeling all good about myself. I was like, man, I can predict the future. I can see things. So then I was like, this Target is gonna have these Galarian Rapidash boxes that I want with the Cosmic Eclipse packs. If you understand that, leave a comment, just so I know. But yeah, I got all in my head. I was like, I can predict things. I have a good feeling about this. I was feeling too good about myself. So then, what do? I go to Target, I go to the Pokemon aisle, and are there any Galarian Rapidash boxes? No, there's not. My trip was wasted. I wasted my gas going to Target because I got overconfident in myself. And I think this is the problem with being right. Because when you're right about something, you might get influenced by that and think in the future that, your psychic abilities are a bit stronger than they are. And then you'll get these false positives that, I have a feeling about this. And I must be right about it too, because I was right about the other thing. But in reality, your your past correct prediction has given you a false sense of confidence. Because thinking something you hope is gonna happen is completely different from getting some random sense that some random thing is gonna happen, like meeting an old friend at a boba place. But what was the point of this whole story? Basically, I think that energetically, we can sense things that are like outside of us, that might be calling to us, but we shouldn't get too overconfident about it, and we should remain skeptical, because overconfidence often leads to bad places. And I wonder, have you ever had an instance where you were like, I got a feeling about this completely random thing, and whoa, it was right? Because it's happened to me more than once. I'm just like, wow. I get a random sense and feeling about something, and then I go explore, and then I was like, wow, I was right. Or I'll just have like chance timing. I'll be like, oh, I should go to this place, and then something else happens. And we live in a wild world. The universe works in really magical and random ways. And you know, you should probably go check out another video from my channel, because this video is over. And now watch me open some Pokemon cards in the outro, and never share your password.
Water, Maturin, Giraffe Ray, Baseball, Potion, Mr. Mime, Suncrack, fucking Odd. Oh, girl, oh my god.